Fog of Gaming here with some pretty cool tips and tricks to improve your domination on the battlefield. I have loads of tips to share with you guys, but I didn't really know where to start for this video. Just know that I saved the best tip for last because it requires some explaining. Let's start with the armored panels. You will have access to them as soon as you unlock Castle. These panels are designed to stop bullets. They will stop everything from shotguns to machine guns, so don't even try to get through. There is only one attacker that can get through, and that is Glass. He can use his sniper rifle to penetrate these panels. So don't let them stop you if you know that your enemy is standing on the other side. There is another way to get through, and that is with Tachenka's mounted LMG. As an attacker, it might be a difficult gun to get your hands on. But as a defender, it is very nice to know that you can shoot through these panels. It's a great idea to use these panels on windows, especially if you're working together with Mute, who can drop a single jammer underneath that window. This is a very powerful combination and there aren't many operators that can get through. With this setup, you can block more than 50% of the operators, because they just won't stand a chance against your trap. Some operators can still get past your setup. The worst way to get through is to use Thatcher, who can use an EMP grenade to disable the signal jammer, and then you can attach a normal breaching charge to that panel and you can blow it to pieces like you normally would. A better way to get rid of this armored panel is to use Ash. She can deploy her weapon mounted breach charge to clear the panel in one shot. The signal jammer won't affect it, but there might be a better way to use her unique ability. The third attacker who can get past this double obstacle is Termite. He can use his grenade to blow this armored panel into 1,000 pieces. And you will probably take out the signal jammer as well while you're at it. The last guy who can get through is Sledge, but there isn't much that can stop him anyway, so that's no surprise. There is a way to get past these armored panels with every operator by hitting it with your gun. But it will take ages for you to do that, and by then you will probably be dead or out of time. In part 2, I showed you that you can destroy large areas of the ceiling and that you can get some easy kills that way. Keep in mind that you can not only shoot through the ceiling, you can also chuck down some grenades. This is probably one of the easiest kills that you will ever make. One thing to keep in mind is that you should never start the game without Termite. Your team would be crippled without him. He is the only one who can get past the fortified walls. I'm sure that you're aware of the fact that the defending team can use 10 of these fortifications and Termite can only breach 2 of them. So don't make it too easy for the enemy. Don't let them force you to enter the objective from a certain side. Make sure that you have Termite on your team so that you can decide where you want to enter the objective. And please don't let him go first neither, because you will need him later in the game. The last thing that you want is that this guy gets taken out first. A lot of gamers underestimate Kapkan. They believe that this unique ability is on the weak side, but that is because they use it in the wrong location. Most defenders deploy their entry denial device on access points close to the objective. This is the worst place to lay down your trap because the enemy is expecting all kinds of traps so close to the objective. The chances that you will make a kill with your trap so close near the objective are very slim. Next time you decide to play with Kapkan, try to deploy your traps near the entrance of the building. The attackers are usually in a rush to enter the building, so the chances that you will get a kill are a lot better. They might even try to step through a barricade without destroying it completely, and this will definitely get them killed if you place your trap in the right area. You should know what this trap looks like from the outside, so that you don't get caught with your pants down. Keep an eye for this thing. Whenever Kapkan deploys his trap, he will install something that looks like this, and you can easily see it from the outside. You cannot destroy his trap by shooting at this thing. What you should aim for is the little box that he installs on the inside. If you hit this thing, then his trap will disappear. Just be careful if you try to enter a building without breaking the barricade completely. You can do this by hitting the barricade once or twice and then pressing space on the PC. This will allow you to enter the building faster, but make sure that you watch out for Kapkan's traps. You can even detonate your breaching charges as you are swinging back to make a fast entry. Combine this with breaching at 2 places at the same time and they won't know what hit him, especially if you coordinate this with your teammates. Don't start the game without Glass neither when you play hostage. You won't be needing Fuse for a special ability because you are more than likely to kill the hostage than anything else. So please do not detonate your cluster charge near the objective. Better yet, it might be wiser not to select that class at all. Instead, choose Glass. The reason for this is very simple. There is always a smartass on the defending team who is using the hostage as cover for himself. It will be very tricky for you to kill this guy if you lack the proper tools. Klaas is the perfect operator for a situation like this. He can quickly go in and he can easily kill the guy hiding behind the hostage without hitting the hostage itself. Because this will cost you the game. When you play with Ash, you hold the key to unlocking the enemy's defenses. You are the only one that can stop the enemy from building up their defenses, and you can do this from the very beginning of the game. This is a very powerful ability that you hold in your hands, but most people are completely unaware of this. How many times have you played on defense and you were still putting up your fences and wall fortifications when the game has started? Everybody is the same in that regard, including me. In almost every game that I play, I'm still laying down my traps after the preparation phase, because we all know that we still have time, right? It takes a while before the attackers reach the objective, and even then, they will take it slow because they still have a lot of time left on the clock. So you might as well use that time to set up your defenses. Most of the time, I am still deploying wall fortifications and nitro cells, all that good stuff that will make it more difficult for the enemy to get close. Have you noticed that as soon as somebody has breached the objective, that all of this stuff stops? As soon as a window gets blown out or a door gets blown to pieces, everything stops. No more preparations, no more wall fortifications, no more nothing. You are now focused on that door or window that got destroyed. Most of the time, this happens when you're finished with your defensive work. However, you can make it stop a lot sooner than you realized. When you play with Ash, you have access to the M120 CREM, sort of a rocket launcher with the breaching charge attached. Most of the time, I see players who didn't use this thing by the end of the round, and maybe they didn't need it, but maybe they didn't realize the power they were holding in their hands and they failed to use it. When you start the game with Ash, then try to shoot that thing as soon as you can at the objective, and maybe, just maybe, you just wander around for your team. Because what happens as soon as the objective room is breached? Exactly, they stop all their preparations. No more additional wall fortifications, no extra traps, no extra signal jammers, no nothing. Everything stops for the defending team. And they're all wondering, how did they get here so fast? What just happened? Are they already here? And they will all hide in the spot they were at when you breached. They probably deployed their fence on the other side of the room and they are now seriously considering, should I make a run for it or not? Because they don't want to be in the position they are in now. So keep your aim on that area that you breached and try to kill the first guy who is brave enough to stand up. Now you're intimidating the enemy. It's psychological warfare at its best. I guarantee you that nobody in that room will be standing up again anytime soon. That's why you hold the key to unlocking their defenses. Would it be wise for you to step into the room from the area that you breached? Probably not. There will be 4 guns pointing your way as soon as you set 1 foot in that room, so don't be stupid and attack from the other side. Because now you can take your time. And now it will be a lot easier to win the round for your team. Because it would have been a lot more difficult if you didn't breach in the first seconds of the game. I hope that you liked this video and that you will share it with all your buddies. This was Fog of Gaming, thanks for watching and I will see you on the battlefield.